Hi friends, welcome to Line Around Sewing. My name is Megan and we are prepping for Megacon Orlando this week. So this is crunch week and I technically should have a little bit more time because it is January 27th. The convention starts February 6th. So I should have about 2 more weeks, but I have to hand off my stuff to Tia on Thursday. Today's Monday. I have to meet her on Thursday to give her all my stuff, and I still need to do like a setup too. And then Joey and I are going to be gone that weekend for a baby moon, and then they leave technically on Wednesday of next week. So it's about a week and a half that I should have left, but we have like 4 days. I'm a little less stressed since last week I worked a lot on beanies. So we have more inventory, but there's still a lot that I want to get done. And that's what these next couple of days are for. So I was able to get some Lethal Company guys done. I only got 5 done. I almost had 6 done, but then my machine stopped stitching, so I have to do it by hand. But I think he'll be presentable. We'll see. So I might have 6. But yeah, so around his like face thing, because I do these on my embroidery machine, it got stuck, and then I tried to sew his body like freehand and it didn't come out right, so I'm gonna have to do it one more time and hope that it comes out better. And then we have their little oxygen tanks that I can cut out. I already have some made, so that's good. But I don't think I took the Lethal Company guys to a Megacon last year. I think the first time I had them was at KatsuCon. I think I had my Lethal Company tip jar and it was really popular, but I don't think I had any little guys. So I would love to have at least 10 of these, but we're going to start with 5 so that I can do other stuff and just have a variety, because it is the game's kind of dying down, but I know the people that find Lethal Company merch are always so excited. But I do have Lethal Company stickers and keychains, so they should be okay if these sell out. These are just bigger ticketed items. I sell these for $20. So that's something that I will do while at like my computer, or I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm really considering taking stuff to hand sew while I'm there, because I did wait an hour last time, and usually it's not that long of a wait, but I'm in a smaller clinic usually, so there's not as many rooms. But for today, I want to get Slyveon done for sure. I want to do 2 Slyveons at least. And then I have Espeon and Vaporeon on my list as well. Sylveon's going to take the longest because it has so many parts. And then I paired it with Espeon and Vaporeon because they don't have a lot of parts. Technically, I might flip that and I should do like Flareon or Jolteon because they don't have as many. But anyways, that is the plan. I'm giving myself 8 hours. Hopefully I can work longer than that, but I think that was like if I worked 8 to 5 consecutively. It's 7:14 right now. I did some cleaning on the house and ate breakfast. So yesterday I wanted to try to get some Splatoon squids and Octolings stitched out, and I wanted to do some No Face and some Scream and like Animal Crossing stuff. But Lethal Company guys took me longer, and then I also had a grocery pickup, so after that I was just like, I'm not gonna work anymore. But that's okay. I worked like almost all day, or not all day, I worked all like morning Saturday. I have a live if you guys are interested. I worked on just random things like work in progress that I needed to get done. And I actually have this Eevee hat over here, which is another thing I wanted to get done yesterday, and I didn't, so I need to add that to the list. Otherwise, Eevee's going to be sitting over there unfinished. All right, let's get started. I'm going to be listening to BuzzFeed Unsolved to get myself into the Megacon prep mood. If you don't know, for my very first Megacon back in 2019, Bethany had just introduced me to BuzzFeed Unsolved for the Ghoul Boys for Shane and Ryan, and I binged that the whole time prepping for Megacon Orlando. So that is my tradition, and I haven't done that yet. And I need something that I don't have to like look at, I can just listen to, and we'll just put a marathon on and we will be good to go. So let's get started. I do this part on the embroidery machine because it's so much faster, where I used to like hot glue these pieces on to like a big strip, but now my embroidery machine can do it and I don't have to cut out all these little pieces. Alright, we're an hour in and I have everything cut out, and I have these ribbons embroidered, and I have to stitch these on the machine, this long part, because it won't fit inside the hoop. But we got those done, and I got my coffee for the morning. But yeah, we're gonna start on sewing everything together. And we are currently listening to the Zodiac Killer episode. For Sylveon and Leafeon, I add these extra little paws, and Glaceon, I think, actually. So they get the little extra different color on their paws. Right, this is my stack over here. Now it's time to just sew a bunch of straight lines. It is currently 9:09, so we're almost on to hour 2 of our work morning. And like I said, this should take me about 4 hours, so we'll see if that's accurate. I usually allow 2 hours per hat. Alright, now we just gotta attach the eyes. It is 10:15-ish, so we're about 3 hours in. And I just gotta put on the eyes, the nose, and then sew on the bow. But this part does take a little bit longer because I have to do the satin stitching around the eyes. And I do that on my sewing machine. It doesn't always catch on my sewing machine. I used to do fabric marker around the edges, but that just took so much extra time. And then I started noticing that the black would kind of rub off depending if what fabric marker I got. So then I tried to just see how satin stitching would work, and it actually looks really nice. It just takes a little bit of time, but probably it's the same amount of time that the other takes. And it looks a whole lot nicer too. And then I just cut the nose out of black felt. I like working with felt for detailing the best because it holds its shape a lot better, whereas like fleece can be easily manipulated. So this just works a whole lot better. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here. And then I just like to hot glue. I hot glue the nose on for sure, just because it goes on this like crease right here. And it will kind of disappear into the crease if I try to sew it on. And then I will put a little bit of hot glue on the eyes just so they stay in place, and then I can sew it down. Kind of like through the middle and then on the edges, just so it doesn't tilt at all. But I don't really want too much hot glue, especially around the outer edge, because then my needle might go through the hot glue and it'll start making the needle like tacky. So I usually try to just hit the middle. And then I'm going to do this to the other Sylveon, that way I can sew them both at the same time. And unplug my hot glue gun because I have a really bad tendency of leaving my hot glue gun plugged in. Alright, I got the eyes finished. Here's how they look. They just look so nice. It takes so long. Like, this took a little under an hour. It's 11:08 now. But I think we are going to hit the 4-hour mark. I did take a bathroom break and the dog's like running around, all that. So it probably will take me 4 hours if you take that out. But I just need to cut these out and attach them to the bows, and then attach the bows to the hat, and we will be done with Slyveon. And then it'll be time for me to take a lunch break because Joey will be calling on his lunch. I broke my paintbrush, which I was using as a stuffing stick, on the live the other day. So now I have a little piece of it. That's what these little bows look like, and then I just sew them on to here. And then this goes on Slyveon's ear. We're almost done. Alright, we got 2 Slyveon hats done. And it is 11:28, so a little over the 4 hours. Yeah, but now I'm going to get some food. Joey will be calling me any minute now. And then we'll probably start on Eevee. I just got Eevee done. This one only took about like 30 minutes because I was already pretty much halfway done on it. But here's Eevee. Done. Ready to go in the closet. I am going to let the eyebrows dry a little bit longer because I did use the fabric marker on those. But I think we're going to move on to Flareon or Jolteon, since those shouldn't take as long either. And I just want to do like one of each until I get everything else done, because I'd like to have some variety instead of having like 5 of one type. So let's do that next. It is currently 12:35. I'm almost done with Flareon. I would say over halfway. I have the pieces and then one ear stuffed, but I ran out of stuffing, so I had to go get it out of my car. And then we've got this piece stuffed. So I told myself when I get this done, bless you, Rid, that I would get myself some hot chocolate because I really want to take a nap, but we gotta get work done. So I told myself I could make some hot chocolate after I finish Flareon. So shouldn't be more than like 30 more minutes on Flareon. It is currently 1:24. Flareon's done. Now I can go make some hot chocolate because I am like falling asleep. This is like my first day in like, I don't know, months maybe, that I'm working just all day on sewing. I think a couple of other days that I was gonna do all day sewing, Joey was here, so we like did something else, or I would just work in the mornings. But yeah, the plan is, of course, to work all day until Joey gets home. So I'm not used to this. I got out of habit of it since I've been pregnant and working at the shop too. So let's get some hot chocolate. Okay, let's do Jolteon. So I have some yellow already cut. I have enough for 2 hats. So I think I'm going to do a Jake and a Jolteon. So we got that. We got Jolteon ears cut out. And then these are little Jake ears. This is Jake the dog from Adventure Time. And then his snout. And then these are Jolteon's little hair pieces. And then I just need to cut black pieces for the ear for Jolteon. And then black eye, nose. And then a white piece for the eye. Oh, and also Jolteon's eye. I left that over there. But it is 2:13 right now. And we're going to do 2 hats. So this will probably take a little bit under 4 hours since they're pretty simple. So I'm going to say, honestly, it might be closer to like 4 when we get done. So this might be the last thing that we work on for today. But yeah, it's 2:13 right now. Hi friends, I'm getting ready to head to the shop to do payroll and then my doctor's appointment, and then I can get started on some line around sewing stuff, including going live later today. But it is currently 6:30 in the morning. It is Tuesday, and I did want to show off what I got done yesterday, but Joey was on his way home and I was on the phone with him, so didn't want to talk, or I wanted to talk, but I couldn't talk because I was on the phone with Joey. But we got a Jolteon done, and we got a Jake the dog done. So we got something other than Pokemon, which I like to have in my hats. Currently we have Mothman, Jake, and Totoro. I think that's it for non-Pokemon characters that I'll have at Megacon right now. Sometimes I like to have just animals, and then I also have like My Little Pony. I would like to get that Pochita done. That would be nice. And maybe do 2 of those. That shouldn't be too hard. But we'll see what time is looking like. Maybe I'll work on those on the live today. I'll make a note. Pochita. And since I did Eevee, Jake, Jolteon, and Slyveon yesterday, we have Vaporeon, Espeon, Slyveon, Glaceon left for evolutions. And then I have Pochita and, of course, Toothless. I would like to do some Toothless, too. But I'm going to take my Lethal Company guys with me. I have them in my bag down here that need their oxygen tanks, like, stuffed and sewn on. And then they'll be done. And I'll probably do that in the doctor's office while I wait. So hopefully the wait won't be too long, but you never know. Last time I was sitting there for an hour. But I will see you guys later today. Hopefully I'll get some footage. If not, you'll see probably a little bit of some live footage maybe. Alright, I'm back from my appointment. We got all this cut for the evolutions. Espeon, Slyveon, Glaceon, Vaporeon. And then I'm getting ready to start on Pochita. On the appointment, my doctor's appointment went good. Have like 2 more weeks, and then I get my last ultrasound, and then we see if I've dilated at all. So it's getting real. It's getting close. And I'm going to try to get as much work done as I can for Megacon and LCTC. But I'm feeling good that everything will work out. But I'm going to work on this. Joey's about to call me in like 15 minutes. It's 11:15 currently. And then I'll work on a few more things, and then I'll go live at 1 o'clock my time. Frog says hi, vlog. We are live right now on this Tuesday. And right now, there's Joey. We got Ed, Joey, Frogs, and Ashley right now in chat. And then we got a couple other people just chilling. I know Stitched was in here earlier. But we are working on Vaporeon. And then we got Espeon over here. Got some pieces for Pochita. And then Slyveon, Glaceon. It is currently 2 o'clock. And we're about to start sewing on Vaporeon. So hopefully we'll have that done in like 30 minutes maybe. We'll see. Hi friends. It is now Wednesday. It's about 7 a.m. I'm gonna go check Walmart in a minute to go see if they got prismatic evolutions yet. But odds are they probably won't. It's probably gonna be tomorrow morning that they have restocked. But while I'm out, I'm also gonna get some change for Megacon because I need some 10s. I think other than that, I'm good. Let's take a look-see. If you haven't seen my video on what I pack in my money bag, check it out. We have 110, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have like 6 20s. I probably don't need that much. Honestly, I think 5 is good. And then I need to charge the credit card reader. Let me do that while I'm thinking of it. I did charge the hotspot yesterday. Don't know if they'll need it, but I charged it just in case. And then I need to remind Tia to download the Shopify app. Alright, let me go plug this up too, and then we'll talk about what I got done yesterday. Alright, so yesterday for the live, if you weren't there, we got a Glaceon almost done. I need to attach the headpiece and put the eyes on. So here's Glaceon. And then we also got Espeon done. And all of these still need eyes and like their last little detailing. And a Vaporeon. So I'm super excited that we got these done and we can add them to our inventory. So what I'm going to do this morning while I wait for the bank to open is finish these up. We'll see how far we get. But mostly I want to get this Slyveon done and also a Pochita, which I have over here. I want to get that done. And I also started on some screams just really quick yesterday, and I would like to get them and some no faces done so that I can stuff them like later tonight. But overall, I think we're doing pretty good inventory wise, like the best we can be doing. There's a lot of other stuff that I would like to do, like I don't have any Appas or Momos, but we're gonna see what time's looking like, because I do think I want to do like a quick setup so that I can do it, make sure I have all the panels and stuff I need, and then break it down and immediately like put it in my car so that I'm not forgetting anything. So we'll probably do that today too. I might video it and do just a quick little setup, but we'll see how I'm feeling, because that's going to take a couple hours just to put it up, take it down. I don't know. I really don't want to do a mock setup, but I'm afraid that I'm going to forget something if I don't. So I probably should. We'll see. I'm having an internal battle in my head right now. Alright, so I just got back from running errands. Getting tins was harder than I thought it was going to be. Walmart had like none, at least the cash drawer that I went to, and the customer service thing, no one was there. So I was like, I'll just go to the bank. But the bank wasn't open till 8:30. So I ran around, tried to get my prescription for some iron pills because my iron is low. And my date of birth is wrong on our insurance, which I already knew, but that reminded me that I needed to get it fixed. So then I had to call the insurance, and then they told me I have to contact the company Joey works for, and I called them and no one answered. So I also will try when Joey calls me on break to mention to him, but otherwise I'll give him a call again. But I need to do like a practice setup. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do my hats behind me. I already packed that up, so that should be good to go. And then I was looking at pictures from last year, and I think I know what I need. Like Daisy's got her ball. Oh, also I came home and I wasn't supposed to be gone that long, but I don't think it would have mattered. They tore up the TV remote and the stereo remote and ate Joey's cookie. Luckily, it wasn't a chocolate chip cookie, but they did bite into some batteries. I'm assuming it was Daisy, because the other two really don't care unless it's food. But yeah, so I'm going to be monitoring them and make sure everyone's acting okay, because if they chomped into some batteries, that's got, you know, the acid in it. So I don't know, there's nothing I can do right now because I don't know which one of them actually got it, but my bet's on Daisy. And then the cookie was gone. I think it was like Snickerdoodle or something. But I know someone's dog ate like a whole thing of chocolate chip cookies, so, and they were fine. I'm not panicked unless they stop eating or drinking or acting weird, and they're acting like a bunch of hooligans right now, so they're fine. Okay, but I forgot that I need to give Tia like a wagon or a dolly, and I got this wagon from the yard sale for $5, but I think I broke the wheel on it. If it's like a welding thing, that's an easy problem. My stepdad has a welding, but it's probably not something that I will do right now if it is. But yeah, it looks like this just goes on. It looks like it just popped off. Okay, I don't think it's supposed to turn, so. It might still work like that though. And if I remember, I might take it to the shop anyways and have them put a little extra in it. But if it's working right now, so yeah, it does come loose. Alright, I do think I'm gonna send this with her, and then I'm gonna try to swing by the shop tomorrow maybe and see if they can just do a little bit of welding on it, because this is so much better. See, I told you, they're hooligans, they're fine. This is so much better than the dolly because you can stack more bins, I feel like, and it has holders, so this like lays flat in here. And I can also put all my bungee cords in here as well, so they're all in one place. All right, so now I'm gonna get a table and I'm gonna break out my grid system and get everything packed in that suitcase. The main thing is I got the sticker display that slides in to make it easier on Tia. I need to see if it's gonna cause a problem with spacing on my table. We're looking at 6 grids across, which is about 6 feet, which is what the table should be. All right, we'll put this together in a minute. But the reason I wanted to do a setup was to see if this will fit in between my 2 grids or sit on top of a grid, or if it's gonna cause a problem, so. Go, you're gonna get stuck. Go. Can you not? Okay. I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm gonna put it up and then I'm gonna I don't want to take it down. Is the tablecloth I'm gonna send? I'm gonna put it on here just because I need to see if I need to wash it or not. Look at Ridley immediately laying under the table. And then this is my banner. I'm not gonna put this on. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. We have bags. This is another tablecloth. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pack it or not, because if I need a cover, but I think I already have a cover. And then this is the old plastic sticker holders, so. I'll get a little bit of footage of this, but you guys have seen this done 100 times, and I'm also probably gonna be blocking you. So that's 6. And then I think I do 2 facing out. And then kind of like 2 open face, and then 2 more facing out. Nice. This might be a little wider. I could see these breaking easily. Like if you're too rough, you can break the tabs off. Hopefully, we will try not to be rough. And then we're gonna just slide all these down. Nice. Wow. Love that. So this is a sunglass display on Amazon. I think it's like $16 to $20, somewhere in there. But yeah, so nice, and it's very sturdy. I'm wondering if I can put stickers here, put a piece here, put Kirby's, and then in the back put this piece with the keychains. I wasn't gonna put my stickers out, but I think maybe it'll be a little easier if Tia has a picture of exactly how the stickers could be laid out. And I'm also curious how many I can fit on here. So we're gonna put the stickers out. And I clipped on the sides here because this doesn't fit all the way on there, but it's pretty sturdy. I have it in this slit back here of this connector. And I thought about putting my Kirby's up here, but I think I like that the keychains and the stickers are right there next to each other. I think it also helps from people overlooking them since they're right here, like at eye level. It's a little bit harder for kids to see. All the Kirby's on top. Hopefully some of these stickers will sell out, like the Kirby ones. I have like 2 King Dedede left, 2 Waddle Dees, Splatoon, Hot to Go, and the Lucky Cat Turbo Granny. I need to label these containers better too. Here's the sticker setup, and then I like to put my 2 axolotls together. And I am out of Mothman. So usually Mothman will go right there. I'm trying to decide if I want to put Has-Been, or I think I'm going to just keep the Has-Been mystery bags because it would be easier to display than trying to display all of them. But yeah, and then the ones that don't fit, I have the Tandem Mouse, and then I have Dwight and Wraith. So that's okay. These are the only ones that don't fit on the sticker display, but these are usually the less popular ones anyways. While thinking of it, I think I'm going to look at restocking this, and then I'm going to try to label these better. Because like right now I just have, you can barely see it, it says Axolotl. So this is what we're working with right now. I'm gonna chuck the grids over there. I also organized, this is my sticker and keychain thing. So I put labels. So this side says if it's stickers or keychains. This is the display one. And then over here, what's in here. So hopefully that helps Tia. We got sticker, binder, and then also the book at the bottom is where you write down like what I sold. We got business cards. That's about all that goes in there. I think this side looks good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put anything up there right now. I have a Poro, but like this is where I would put Momo, Appas, and then over on the other side I put like Saki and Riku and Poro over there. But we have a lot of this table space down here too still. I have like a Dragon Ball, and I have this little Fortnite guy that I made from the wood spirits or sprites or whatever. This one's like the shield one. And then over here we have the aqua, 2 aqua bandanas. If I had a Magikarp, it would go over here too, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that. And then on this side, I might put the like binder or the these little things that shows what we have. I need to update this to show what we have in stock, but I know you can't see, but I think I'll put it right here so that Tia can see it, and also she can hand it to people if she wants. Might just clip it. I have this little holder. I have like one of these that I've put it in before, but this kind of sticks out too far and it would be blocking the keychains. So this, if I just have like a little clip, or if she wants to clip this somewhere, I think that that would be the best option. My plushies are kind of scarce right now. Like I said, I'm doing Scream and No Face. I'm doing a couple of them. I went ahead and put the shirts up. This is where they would be. I don't know if I'll put the little axolotl pillows. I'll tell Tia if she's got the room. She can put them out, but honestly, prioritize these other little guys. I have an owl bear down here. And again, the little shield guy and a Dragon Ball. And then we have squeakoids up here. These are specifically display ones because this one's got dirty from people like squeezing it or from shaking it. And this one is the same from people squeezing it. Koroks, Fresno. I have more Koroks. I need to stock this. And then Sanrio. I don't think I'll make any more of these. We have one of My Melody and Kuromi. And then I have 4 cinnamon rolls. But what I do want to do is make more squids and Splatoon. And then I have Lethal Company guys, actually. So I do have these guys over here that are done. I have one more that I need to get done. But I have a little bit of space here. So I might like move this up. Like that. That way that can squeeze under there. Oh, here's the extra Koroks. I don't really need to put them out, technically. I don't have any Mothmen, and I do like to put Mothmen with the Fresno guys up here, but that's going to be bottom of the list. I think top of the list is some more squids. I maybe can do one Mothman, but we shall see. I would love to do at least one more Owlbear, since this is a newer product. I kind of want to give him a tail, too. But yeah, I think that's what we got right now. I'm going to leave this up while I go work on a couple of stuff so that I can come back and add things. Oh, I do want to do some Kirby's, too. So these are the Kirby colors I have right now. Black, pink, gray, green, blue, red. I have an orange that just needs some arms. And that might be it. I kind of just I at least want 2 on each tier. And that does 2. But since I have a few oranges that just need arms, I might do that as well. So I'm going to make a list of the few things that I want to do. And then we can pack this up. But honestly, it'll probably stay until like later today. It's currently 12, by the way. I had a break, ate lunch, and talked to Joey. And I got dinner in the crock pot going. So we're going to go work on some stuff. All right, it's currently 4:30. We got all the hats finished. This probably took me an hour to do all these, but my mom and grandma came and we walked around the block, so that's why it's closer to 4:30. But I am stitching out some Mothman. Oh, I also did No Face and Screams that just need to be stuffed, so that's good. I want to try to stitch out maybe just 2 Mothmen. And then I'm going to do some squids. And I think the one other thing that I would like to really do is one toothless hat. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get to that. All right. The display has come down. It's about 6:10. And then we've got everything packed in the suitcase. And then I just need to close the wagon and put it next to the door. I got these stacks of Screams and No Face that I got 2 more that needs to be stuffed, and then these just need to be sewn up. And then I started on 2 Mothmen. Here's this one, and then here's this one. And then I was debating if I do a toothless, but it's looking like if I have time for anything, it might be like squids and Octoling. But I go back and forth because I know I can make easily $50 on a toothless. But how confident am I that I will sell 5 squids, you know? So maybe I will make a toothless. I basically only have tonight if I work on anything. Otherwise, everything else is in the morning. And then I got to figure out what time I'm going to leave to go take my stuff to Tia. But basically just tomorrow morning is all I have left. I also need to sew up these Mothmen, so that shouldn't take too long. But it is something that I need to add to the list. I did another like checklist. I went over to see what I had in stock, and I totaled the main stuff. So that's hats, beanies, and plushies. The total for that is like for my inventory total, 5,445. So it's, of course, like that's less, like half of what I had last year. I took like $10,000 worth. But I only sold about 5,000-ish. Based off what I have now, I don't think I will make what I made last year, which is fine. I'm honestly, even if I had more, I don't expect the economy to be crazy. But let me just pull up for Megacon. Oh, I take that back. Megacon for last year, I made under 5,000. So it was high 4,000s. But Megacon for 2023 was almost 6,000. So I would have to sell almost completely out to make what I made last year, which is doable. But I mean, of course, this doesn't include t-shirts, stickers, keychain purchases. It doesn't include the has-been hotels, which I have the keychains. I have 8 of those at $10 a piece for the mystery bags. So that's $80. And then, of course, this is $100 to add on for the screams when I get this done. So 100 for the screams. And then, I mean, 30 for the Mothmen. And then let's say we do that toothless hat. We're looking at like 5,600-ish. So I probably have around 6,000 in inventory, but not like best sellers, if that makes sense. I am hoping minimum 3,000 because that's what I made in like 2022. Megacon 2022 was like 3,000. So is minimum. Hopefully I make more than that. But I think that that's a decent ask for Megacon and for the inventory that I have going forward. Hi friends. It is Thursday morning. I got the car packed up. I went and checked Walmart for Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon cards at 7 a.m. this morning, and they didn't have anything. I don't even think they restocked yet. I do think that they restocked today, but apparently it wasn't last night and it wasn't this morning because they didn't have anything new and the shelves weren't like cleaned up, is usually what I go based off of. But it is currently 7:40 right now. I have to leave around 9 to go to Tia's and take the stuff to her. So no time for Toothless, unfortunately. We're going to do what we have right now, which is these Screams and No Faces. We're going to sew them up. Mothman. And then if I can get this one Lethal Company guy, if he turns out looking okay, this is the one that I had to stitch out on my machine by, like, not by embroidery machine, but by my other machine because the stuff got messed up. I wish I could have showed you guys the tip jar, but I have the Fedra from The Last of Us at Halloween Horror Nights, the ration tin that we got like a dessert out of. I'm going to use that as a tip jar, and then I have a little thing. I can show you what I printed out because this one came out too small, but I had Pedro Pascal and it says tips for baby girl. So I made it a little bit bigger, but this was the first try. I don't know if a lot of people will get it. Hopefully they'll think it's a cute pun at the least from when Joel says baby girl to Ellie. But also I think it's fitting because we're having a baby girl. So the people that do know, tips for baby girl, for our baby girl. But also, I don't know, maybe people will be like, because Tia's going to be running it, maybe it'll be like a cute little, tips for baby girl. But I don't know. I'll have Tia and Bethany explain it if people are confused or whatever, or if they say something about it. But I'm not too worried. Plus, there's going to be a button that I think Tia, or that Bethany is probably will put beside it. I'm not sure if she'll leave it there or put it behind her table. That I recorded saying like, hi, thanks for coming at my table. Sorry I couldn't be there because I have a baby on the way. But thanks so much for visiting me, like something like that. So the people that follow me and were expecting to see me there know that I still appreciate them coming by, but being 8 months pregnant at that point was going to be a little hard to make it all the way to Florida. So I'm gonna quit jabbering and get some sewing done because we have like an hour and a half, and I would like to still eat some kind of breakfast, but we'll see what we have time for. I can maybe grab it and go. Alright, it is 8:30. I don't think I'm going to try to start on anything else, but I did think about doing this, but I don't think I'm going to do Lethal Company guy. I was able to make, these guys just needed feet, so I was able to make some feet, so I think this brings us up to 10 pink Kirby's, and then I only have one orange Kirby, but it's usually not too popular. And 10 is a little low. I usually like to have 15 to 20, but I have had Kirby's at like every Megacon that I've been to almost, so they might not be too popular. And then I was able to get 2 Mothmen done. So that right there is like $30, $40. And then we got 5 of the no faces sewn up. And I was only able to do 3 screams. I have 2 more over here that need to be stuffed. But I do believe that I have 2 already done. So this puts us as 5 screams, and then I think I had 1 no face, so 6 no faces. But yeah, overall I'm happy. I of course would have liked to have more stuff, but I feel pretty good. I was glad that I got all the evolutions done at least, and also able to do some new stuff like the owl bear and the Mothman hats and the Momo hats, which I've been having asked a lot. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I need to put the dogs up, I need to eat something, and then I need to get on the road. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'd enjoyed the Megacon prep. And it does look like for Lexington Comic-Con that I am going to get a refund. It's currently pending. So I'll make an announcement when that goes through on my like Instagram and stuff. But Megacon could be my last one before the baby's here. So I won't be selling at Megacon in person, of course, but my stuff will be there. And then I think what I'm going to do is when I get all my Megacon stuff back, I'm going to put it all online and let everyone know what I have available and just have it as stock to send out online to get some money while we're getting baby ready and, you know, organizing the house and everything so that I don't have to stress too much about making stuff for online orders. But I'm still going to do online orders. My shop's still going to be open. If anything, shipping might be delayed. So that's the only thing you would have to worry about. But any orders would be greatly appreciated because we'll take the money. But thankfully, I'm getting that full $1,000 refund as long as the pending goes through. So that will be a huge help to have and not have to stress about that. But thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!